Hello, hello. Going live for a short stream today. Let me see. Oh, I need to open moderate. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I need to save this. Why don't we do that? Save. What number am I working on? Floof's Flying, St. Patrick's Day, 3677. Just give it a nice random name and go. Here we go. All right. We are drinking Waterloo Lemon Italian Ice today. All right. Get myself situated here. I'm kind of thinking maybe some sort of a spring. Oh, she's giving big belly right now. I mean, this is big belly. I kind of want to scratch big belly. Oh, big belly. You want to stretch me? Oh, it's almost there. No, we're just getting big belly. That's it. That's okay. I feel bad because I sneezed earlier and it got her chattering, like, you know, when they see a squirrel, they do that. It must have hit like the perfect decibel to just rattle her eardrums because she was just chattering and giving me lip about it. And I apologized. All right, let's see. I'm not really sure what I want to draw today. I am, however, sure that I would like to have some lip balm. Yeah. All right. Who haven't I drawn in a while? Could do a tuxie. Oh yeah, why don't I do that? Let's see, what we'll do, like some sort of a tree in the background. Just something nice, maybe. Maybe some tufts here and there. Some flowers. Sounds nice. All right. I don't know if you can kind of see it in the stream maybe, but her belly's kind of just doing this because she's purring so hard. His cheeks are a little bit pointy. I think I might need to bring those down a bit, but let me group this before I edit. And I just shaved it a bit. I guess that might be better. Really? Oh. Hey Sharon, happy Tuesday. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good start to the week. You had a lovely weekend. Mine was indeed lovely. What? Okay, I'm gonna erase this. There we go. And let's make it maybe a little smoother. There we go. That one. go. Why is this all wibbly, wobbly, weird? Oh, it's because this looks not good. I'm gonna try to combine these two to make them look decent. We shall see if it works. Not too bad. How about you? Mine was good. I did a little traveling and, well, actually, that was all of last week. I went to visit my Chris in Scotland, and gosh, we went some amazing places. This one was it's called Glendale, and the best way I can find to describe it, it was like being on the set of Lord of the Rings, like Rohan. You're walking through grasslands, then suddenly you come to mountains and waterfalls, and we were the only people there. That was just insane. There we go. Whoops. Whoops. Really, you're not gonna shape up there? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, we went there. We visited some coastal towns. We did we did an abbey. It was more like a church. Yeah, I think that was the highlight because it was one that we kind of went into blind, and we didn't know it was at the end of the trail, but suddenly you like walk up onto it and this whole valley spreads out in front of you. It looked at me almost like a caldera, like an old volcano bowl. And you kind of walk out from the trees onto this, it's not really a viewing platform, but it was just a mound of earth, and then it scoops out into the valley, and then there's a stream winding through. And I had never seen anything like that in my life. All right. Did someone say booty? Yes, I was talking about your booty. I do have significant booty over here, though. I post the drive link, but YouTube is bad for shadow blocking them. Oh, that's true. They don't like to do the links there. But yeah, I was just talking about Glendale, and I've been thinking about how to describe it, and it's not adequate. And because I really felt like, I think the Lord of the Rings Rohan reference holds water, very much so. That is Rohan right at the start there. But it just, I don't know. Dee, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well too, Dee. Hey Clint, welcome to the stream. Good to see everybody. I'm drawing Tuxie Cat today. His eye is not, there we go, that's better. His eye was not cooperating. There we go. I haven't done a nice tuxie cat picture in a while, so. But I want his sweater to be, I kind of want his sweater to come down here like that, maybe just a little bit longer of a sweater because it is spring, so it's kind of cold. None of your English bachelor pictures. No, it's like it looked like something out of, because you know I've watched a lot of some of the behind the scenes on different movies is really fascinating, and you know of course there's no end of that to the Lord of the Rings, but another one that's really fascinating to watch is the making of Oblivion, and that is, if you're not familiar with it, it's a science fiction movie with Tom Cruise and oh god, what's his face? Oh gosh, his name, Morgan Freeman. And I forget who the chick in it, Sally, she's a big actress too. But it's a movie set in the future where Earth has kind of been destroyed, and Tom Cruise, his character, is kind of he's there to survey things and make sure all of these drones that are maintaining everything are in working order. But most of the scenery is just it's incredible, and I believe they shot and scouted those locations. It was either in Iceland or New Zealand, but it's that kind of landscape. I need another sleeve, and since I've made this sleeve a little puffy, I think I'm going to make the other sleeve puffy too. I'll leave that like that, actually. There we go, and I don't need the body line. I need it up there, but not down here because his shirt is blocking it. Pissing down, you picked the best way to be. I know. We got so lucky with that weather. Oh my goodness. Really got incredibly lucky. And I got lucky with the airport lines too, because Houston Intercontinental was not in good shape yesterday, apparently. Well, nothing was in good shape yesterday, apparently, but I'm not sure how I got around all of that. Yeah, got very lucky. Oh, that's what I'm missing here. Oh, that's like, I'm gonna just do this. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just do that. No, that looks stupid. That's not his. He'll just have a tiny little bit of his gray sleeve showing. That's what it's gonna be. And we need to have a flower here because that's what's going to be attracting our beautiful butterflies. And I'm going to group this flower. I think some of those roads would have been a lot less manageable with the rain on them too. Like especially those country roads. Ooh. I think my stress would have been from here to like here with the addition of rain. There we go. Yes, yes. I don't have any in here. They're in the kitchen to keep me away from them, but I do have these in here. And I hid my buenos, my white chocolate buenos. So that's one thing I tried. I tried that I'd never tried before are bonbons. And they're a kind of like, I guess is that powdered sugar? The covering on it's not powdered sugar, but it's similar. It's got that texture. But then in the core is a toffee, like a caramel. And what was the shop's name was Rocket something? No. I don't have the bag right in front of me. But it's the oldest sweet shop in Scotland, and they make them there. And I tried the lemon, and I was just like, ooh. But the more I ate them, the more addictive they became. It's not as sweet as powdered sugar, but it's not like cornstarch, but it's something else. But it's kind of like just an outer covering of that, and then well, that was their it's on their branding too. I need to make a smaller line. Star Rock Shop. There we go. Yes, thank you. I'm just flowers just my ink pen seems extra inky, even though it's all of the settings I'm used to. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of drawing, I don't have. Okay, so I have talked about these books. I don't want to. Oh, I'm sorry, Jesus. I tried to not wake you. Be a little more dramatic. If you're interested in these drawing books, it's How to Think When You Draw. These are some of my favorite drawing books. They are currently on Kickstarter. Etherington Brothers, they do a yearly Kickstarter, and that's kind of the only way you can get them unless somebody's selling them on eBay or whatever, usually for a little bit, of course, an extra price. But these are visual tutorials on how to draw different objects, and they have each comes with where is it? There it is. This is the guide that tells you, what do I want to draw alphabetically. It tells you what book and what page. So these are currently live on Kickstarter for another 13 days, I think. and you can get a copy if you Yeah, we won't talk about those drawings. Those are works of, what would you call it? Not performance art, live. What's a fancy art name for that original artistic expression? But yeah, so if you want those, search up How to Think When You Draw on Kickstarter. You can also go to the Etherington Brothers have a Twitter account, and they have all of the tutorials available on their blog too, if you kind of want to just see some of the other stuff they have. But they are truly one of my favorites. They really helped me think my way around drawing certain objects and scenes as well, because they kind of divide it up into subject matter, but also kind of a step back from that. Composition, landscape, that type of thing, as well as more micro topics like grass, different kinds of grass, different how to draw like splashes and effects and stuff like that. And in fact, I think is effects a section in here, special effects? There are several main sections to the books, and I think they're on volume 9 right now. Yeah, okay, so here, let's see, there are the sections divided up. Character design, animals and monsters, vehicles and machines, elements, layout, composition, natural world, world building. Yeah, so highly recommend these. The Kickstarter is live only once a year, and I think I usually get my Kickstarter somewhere in the summer. The technical fulfillment date is in November, but contemporary art, yes, better than modern art. Very much so. All right, there is my flower all done. And I'm gonna tip him a little bit. Really, Adobe Acrobat? There we go. I'm gonna tip him a little bit so we can maybe move him up. Oh, I kind of like that. Neat, like that. Yeah. Oops. Okay, I like that eye. Oh, I don't like that though. There we go. One thing I always kick myself, I've never hydrate enough. And so like, I have been slamming water today. I think this is glass number 6 and can number 1, which would technically be, how many ounces is this? This is 12 fluid ounces. My glasses are 20, so that's what I'm looking at right now. I haven't drawn any of Floof's. I kind of want to draw the ground they're standing on here. I feel like the gesture of Floof's body would be a little bit more sensical had he ground to stand on, which now he's got like big booty right there. Goodness. Oh, even bigger booty. Okay, I need to draw. I need to draw the ground. Move can be maybe behind the tree. The candids, no. I'll show the candids of you. Fight fire with fire. There really any ones that I don't really think there are really ones any that are bad. There's me climbing up out of the gorge. I don't think there are any other. Oops. I can see it. Wait, did it go? Yeah, it went. Alright, if you can get to that link, this is the Glendale I was talking about. The kind of, yeah, there we go. At the end, you can see the entire valley out there with the waterfalls in the background, the plains with grass below, and then like this stream running through it all. It just was the most incredible thing. And then on the way back, we were racing the sunset. So the line of the sunset was crossing the valley. And I think we just got back to the exit as it was reaching that spot. But you can climb all the way up to the waterfalls at the top, all the way across. Four hours uphill, 1 hour. I know, right? And it was, what did we determine? It was eight miles all the way, front and back. It was 4 miles, 4 miles to and 4 miles back. Oh. .5 kilometers each way, so nearly 2 miles for that. The green was 4.25 miles, apparently. Maybe I did just spend far too much time taking. We did stop at like every picture point, but how can you not? Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, and this stem is going to be behind this flower because I want the flower facing the viewer. And this is okay for this one to be facing away, although I don't like this. I think I need to make that petal curl out like that. I want to draw some little grasses here, maybe. I'm curious if those places we saw were indeed Airbnbs there, because they really looked like it. In fact, let me just do a quick googly woogly. I think what? Oh, that was it. Yeah. Wait, where? I don't know where that one is. I think I found one of them, but I don't recognize the outside of this one. As one we walked by. There's that lodge up there. That actually has its own website. Good Lord. I think those other small ones. Oh. All right, this floof needs to have his, does he need the whisker trim? I feel like he either needs a whisker extension or a whisker trim. There we go. Let's just move that one down so it looks like he has two whiskies. All right, and I wanted to do a, what point size am I doing? 22. I kind of wanted to do something like a tree, just like the edge of a nice little tree poking over here with some new spring growth. Since it feels like my tree drawing brain is engaged, sometimes it's a fight. Not often with trees, but it used to be a fight. Now it's not though. I just want the edge of the tree. Maybe some. I feel like that one that we saw they were building, that had a kitchen in it. That was a little small house. I was wondering if that other one that looked really new, that had cars parked by it, was one as well. The pictures I'm seeing aren't for any ones that I remember, that I just saw. All right, so how is this tree growing? Like an ice cream scoop? I gotta remember the structure of this tree. I don't like that little bit of tree, no. I think I'll just do like a piece of branch, kind of just being a tree over here. Maybe this one will be covered up a little bit. Maybe he'll be, or not. Oh, so many neat tree shapes. I don't feel like I could catalog them all. I feel like this guy should disappear. I should probably take out that little bit. And I think I should move him up because I don't, where he is needs to move. No, I would like all of you to move. There we go. I'm gonna bring you back here maybe because I feel like smaller. Like almost he could go over here. Because that might be a branch that's going out to floof out over here. Glad you enjoy it, Dee. I'm just about done with this line art. I think I'll release this as a wallpaper. I'm gonna do a little flower here on the ground. Maybe a couple little friends over here. Friends over here. Maybe I'll do those little floofy puff balls too. I like those. I haven't done those floofy puff balls in a while. Remind me of the Lorax. The what are the trees that were the Lorax was protecting? I need one more of those little puff balls over here. Maybe that's where the boy took the seed that the Onceler gave him. He brought it to Cozy Town. I like that thought. All right, save. Let's move this off. Oops, I also have his face shape in there I need to get rid of. There we go. I'll release this as, after I colored, of course. I'll probably put in some right here. This is, you fix your ear. Your ear is kind of not right. Yeah, it should be more like that, and this should be more like this. There we go. Ah, that felt good. All right, I think I'll end the stream there. Let's see. I will be back on Thursday with comics, and I think I have... Oh, I had a brainstorm writing session not long ago. I wrote quite a few. Oh, where did I write that? Oh, shoot. I gotta find... Oh, darn. I can't remember if I wrote it digitally in my notepad or if I wrote it physically in my notepad. Well, I guess I don't have that many places to check, but I did have a stored section. I just have to find where it went. Still game one. We got to find out. Cause I want to watch the rest of that. It was such a good show. We got to plan that. I need to reinstall Moonlight too. All right, such a wonderful. Oh, thank you so much, Dee. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Let me go. Oh, let's see if I can get her to stretch. No, no. Ah, oh, big stretch. Every 2 nights starting tonight. Tomorrow is the next thing. Okay, cool. We will do that. All right, let me go over to the ending screen. Okay, there we go. Oh, shoot. Did I not? Okay, there we go. Shoot. Jeez. Let me write this down. Okay, and then so Friday. I'll verify and I'll get stuff done. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I'll be back on Thursday. I hope you join me again then. We'll be doing comics. And have a great rest of your day. Thank you again so much for joining me. Chris, Dee, Sharon, Clint, I know you were in here. I think I got some lurkers too. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you next time.